Good morning, traders. Happy Monday to you. We've got a great week ahead of us. Hello, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks, and today's date is August 17, 2020. Apologize for my voice. I'm supporting a little bit of a cold here, head cold, but we'll get through it. Okay, it looks like the market's opening up a little bit flat, kind of chopping around a little. The S&P 500, we are so close to tagging the highs over here, the February highs of 380, 33.93, 52. And by golly, we just might do it today. Maybe this week we'll do it. We'll get right up there and break out possibly. If we start to break out, what might be kind of nice here is let's look for that once it breaks out, assuming it breaks out. We'll watch for those pullbacks. We'll watch for the test of the 33.93.52 area. We'll watch for those tests, and then if we start to see buyers prove that that's going to hold as resistance, that may pave our way to a great deal higher in the S&P 500 here. As you can see, the trend has just been fantastic here the last few weeks, and since March, it's gone up with just a few little upsets, a few little pullbacks. Normal, very normal in the market. All right, let's look at the SPY real quick. That SPY is usually what I look at during the day. Here we are right in the trap. We've popped up. A little bit of a bearish engulf here. We have no follow through at this point, so the bearish engulf is kind of nothing unless we start to see trading below at about 332.70 or so. Long as we stay above the T-line, I think we're okay. T-line is the 8 exponential moving average, by the way. Right now we're below our 3 EMA, and that puts us in the 3/8 trap. We start to see a breakout, that would lead to a breakout of those February highs. All right, let's take a look at a few charts. Okay, a little coffee. Let's go. Hey, I want to remind everybody the most important thing to do is protect your capital. I wouldn't get too complacent about being, hey, the bulls are going forever. They could, but we want to trade charts, what we see in the charts, not necessarily what we think. Let's just trade the charts. A lot of things coming up that could cause some choppiness in the market. But if we just stay with price action, if we stay with chart patterns, if we stay with trend, if we continue to use support and resistance, we continue to take profits, base hits, I don't see any reason at all that we can't make money. And that's what we're here to do. It's just a job. Trading is a job for us, and we want to make sure we can earn that paycheck here. So, all right, let's get out here. Let's look at a little bit of Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean is in a rounded bottom breakout. This is one of my favorite strategies when we trade when we have been in a downtrend. And you can see the 50-day simple moving average is below the 200 simple moving average. We've started to move up, and here we've pulled back below the 50, and now we've popped up above the 50, and we're putting in a little J-hook continuation pattern here. I start to see follow through. I don't see any reason why we can't climb to that 200-day simple up there, and that's about 26% on the chart. That'd be a great deal more on an option. If you look back here, this is also a rounded bottom breakout. You can see how we popped up and consolidated right there. Let's put a little line in there. All right. See how we popped up and see how we're consolidating right here. That's very similar. Same type of chart pattern that I'm looking for. Over here, we came up to the dotted deuce. The dotted deuce pushed us back down all the way back to the 50, kind of meandered around just a little bit, and now it looks like we're ready to come back up and maybe test that 200-day simple. Possibly higher, But let's take one step at a time. My trade would be, say, from this area up to the 200. What else do I have here? DXC. DXC is also a rounded bottom breakout in the rounded bottom breakout strategy. Here you can see the trend up and how we've popped. Let's change the colors here. So we've come up and pulled back, rested, found support, also found buyers, rallied up. See how we're pulling back? We're finding support. We're also finding buyers, and we're looking for that next rally up. The whole theory behind the rounded bottom breakout is price will get back up to the 200-day simple moving average. No guarantee that it will break out, but we're looking for that trade up to the 200. And right now, let's see, it looks like we're going to open up somewhere around 2065 or so. That gives us about a 13%, maybe 14% trade up to the 200. And then, of course, the possibility of a breakout of that 200-day simple up there. Another one that I'm taking a look at is Z. Take a look at Z. Let's move over to this chart right there. And Z has, well, let's get rid of all that. There we go. Let's put up a nice trend line. You can see that trend line working out. Chart's just been trending up. Let's put up another one right here. You can see we've broken out there, and we'll put another one up. Jeepers, we can actually go a little more. You see we've broken out where that's resistance here. See how we consolidated right in there, and then we broke out again. See the consolidation. Let's put another one up right here, and there you go. You can see we broke it out. We're pulling back. We're finding some buyers. Friday's candle showed a few buyers coming in. So if we start to see those buyers continue to hang in there, a good, what might be nice is, hey, break out for us. Break out over that, magenta? Break out over that magenta line. Or Friday's high, or Friday's candle, or Thursday's candle, break out over those. That would indicate that the buyers are roaring and ready to go and maybe want to move higher. Now, it's also possible that the chart just wants to simply come back maybe to this trend line before the buyers start to take it very serious. Overall, it's above about 77 where this chart will start to make some money here. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one. We'll look to trade Z if it follows our conditions. What I'll be doing is putting these charts on my hot list on the live trading alert scanner, and so I can be alerted when these are starting to move. As you all know, that I'm restarting the Road to Wealth account. We've closed it out, took some cash out, dropped the account down to a much smaller number, and now our goal is to build it back up over another 12 months or even 24 months. Don't know when I'll cash this one out. We'll just let's just play it by ear. But that's down the road. Right now, my goal is to double my money, and one of the main tools I'll be using is the live trading alert scanner, and that will alert me when things are starting to move, so I know to get in them, so I can be part of that move that pops up, where I can make a little bit of money. Another one is Riot. Riot's looking pretty good here, and I think over 363, Riot could be a pretty nice trade here. Over 363, it would show that the buyers are holding us up well. Watch for a test of the recent high. What is that? August 6th. We get through August 6th, and then I would look for about 610 up here for a target area or profit zone, whatever you want to call that up there. Profit zone on Riot. VIAC. By the way, most of everything I'm looking for are the 3/8 trap. If you need any help with the 3/8 trap, just let us know. 3/8 trap's one of the it's one of the greatest chart patterns, trading patterns there is, I think. Bottom line, it's where chart is rising, maybe rises a little more, then it pulls back, and it's inside that trap area right there. And then what we want is to see some buyers in there. Then we look to buy in that area and then make money as it moves up. So here's VIAC. You can see it's been in that trap, a little bit of tight trading. Here's 206 support here. Friday we broke out, so if we actually bring this down, I'm going to bring it down to that, what is it, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, the body of Wednesday's candle, above 27.15 or so. That could lead us up higher into the $29, $30, $31 area maybe on VIC. XOP might be setting up. Now this is also a rounded bottom breakout, and let's see, I'm going to get rid of that line. There we are. And XOP, you see the trend it's making, and inside that trend you can see that, let's make this red now. See how we've moved up and back, up and back. That's what we're looking for, these up and back moves. See, up and back. Well, here we've broken out of the 50-day simple. Now we're going to start looking for an entry above that 50, and we're going to look for a target up here near that 200-day. That's our profit zone. On this particular one, I would say that's our profit zone. We're already up and over the dotted deuce, so that's what I'm going to look for up in here. So we'll look for buyers in there. Buyers came in Friday, very nice. So if we start to see this show a positive trading, say above Friday or Thursday, I'm going to call that a pretty good trade. No problem buying inside this area here. You just know where your support line is, and then we'll look to make money to the 200. If you look back over here and you want to see what a rounded bottom breakout does, here we are. We broke out of the 50-day simple. In a chart's normal fashion, up and down, chop, chop, chop. Nothing goes straight up, and then it starts moving. And here we are, nailed the 200-day simple, back down, fell on the dotted deuce, back below, tested it, and then gave up the ghost. Well, it looks like it's starting to do that process again, so we'll keep an eye on XOP. AMAT, let's go back to this chart here. AMAT popped up, ended up with a big old doji over here, long legs on it, long shadows on it. Looks like we're opening up somewhere around 68.15. So on AMAT, this has been a trade idea in the past, recent past, and it's looking like it's starting to work now. So an inside day buy on AMAT, maybe a target up here around 73 on AMAT. Dollar General. Dollar General may be setting up here. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah, let's just get rid of, what was that, 204.75. I'm going to erase everything here. Put this back up at 204. Close enough. So Dollar General is starting to rise. Here's the rise in Dollar General. And if we come over here, I'm going to put that line right here. You can see that we've broken out. We're sitting right here, actually maybe a little above or right at the edge of the buy box right now. So buying inside that area looks to be like something I might like to buy into with a target up here around 204.75 and possibly higher. NBL, Noble Energy. Let's come back over to the RBB chart. There we go. Let's get rid of all those lines. There we are. So Noble Energy here, back in here, you can see how it worked a rounded bottom breakout. And now we may be starting that again. So let's put our trend line on. Put a trend line just like that. And then you just follow the chart. So up, back, looking for those buyers. Those buyers start stepping in. We start breaking out over that line right there. That leads us to the probabilities of price moving up to that 200-day simple moving average. There'll certainly be some stop-offs along the way. There always is. If we put a line right here at this top, that would be, I think, an obvious stop-off. Take a break, rest, that sort of thing. But NBL right now may be setting up for a nice little trade. Alrighty. I really want to thank everybody for watching our video blog. I appreciate it. Hope to see you in the trading room. Also, again, I want to mention, I get asked all the time, and I was asked a couple times this weekend, what do I use as tools? Number one, I use TC2000 for my charting. Number two, I use the live trading alerts for my alerts. I think that combination is just killer, and it's just a terrific combination. If you're interested in checking both of these out, if you check below, there are links for the TC2000, and there's a link that, well, the TC2000 gets you a $25 discount, and then there's a link for the live trading alerts 14-day trial on it. No commitment needed, just want to give it a trial. Now here's the thing, if you give it a trial, make sure you contact myself. I'd be glad to help you and show you how I set it up if you're interested in doing that. Ed Carter from Live Trading Alerts, he can also help you. So don't download it and think magic. Don't think dollars are just going to fall on your plate. You've got to make an effort, and just get a hold of us and we'll help you out. You guys take care. We'll see you in the trading room.